Hello everyone, I'm Steve Marks around somewhere, and this is Smokey Steve and Mark. Welcome or welcome back. We're here with another Steve Will Try It. We haven't done these in a few weeks. We were talking mental health, we were talking other more serious topics, and now we are back at the carnival, as you can see. And just in time for Pride Month, we have our rainbow sunshine shining over. So today's fun is going to be a throwback to youth for me. But before we get into which product it is, I was reminded we have a giveaway. So here's what you need to do. I'm gonna spin the wheel. That's numbered 1 to 9. I'm gonna pull that number out of here, and inside each one of these is a prize to win. Whatever I pull out of here, you can comment below and enter it as a chance to win. And we're gonna pull all the prizes, I think, on Mondays with Mark. So let's give the wheel a spin. That wasn't bad, huh? Not like Wheel of Fortune. So we'll see what we come to here. Dun, 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 dun. Number 4. Okay. So let's see what we got. Number 4 has already been won. We're gonna spin again. Okay. And we'll see. Respin. That is 7. Just barely, but it's 7. So we'll go with that. 7. And the prize is an SSAM gift bag. So what's a gift bag from us going to include? SSAM swag, of course, whether it's a shirt, buttons, stuff from Mondays with Mark, some kitschy stuff from the channel, some homemade stuff from Mark probably too. So that's what will be in the SSAM gift bag. And again, all you have to do to enter is comment below. That'll get you in, and then we use the random comment picker generally to go through the video and pull out who the winner is. So it'll be a little bit of computer work, but this way it's a little more free, a little more open to get a chance to it. So if you're interested in getting something free or getting the SSAM free gift pack, comment below. Now for tonight's Steve Will Try It, we are going to be looking at something that's quite a throwback that I'm sure I would have wanted when I was a teenager. They didn't have. Cotton candy. So this is Nostalgia brand, classic retro hard candy cotton candy maker. I was surprised when this showed up at the house. So hard candy maker sounds interesting. I've only ever made cotton candy once at the church festival when I was a kid. There was no one to do snow cones and cotton candy, so they put me and my dad on the snow cones and cotton candy, which I've never made either. So that's my only experience of that. This one comes with pretty much everything self-contained. So it comes with the classic Ready Start power gauge. I remember that. Sleek chrome on-off lever. Specialty extractor heads work with hard candy, sugar-free candy, and flossing sugars. So hard candy, easy. You just drop a few in the top of it. We're going to try a couple different ways since it gives different recommendations and see what gives a better consistency. Clean rim guard allows for easy viewing, as you can see inside. Until disassemble. Unit disassembles for easy cleaning. So there's that part of it too, because hot sugar stuck, it can be annoying to have to do. Suction cup feet for stability, so it doesn't fly off your damn counter. And it includes 2 reusable plastic cones and 1 sugar scoop and extractor head. So the only critique going on first. Now I opened this, and we know that I'm not always 100% with memory. We have the machine. The 2 reusable sticks that come with it and the scoop had gone missing. So I tore apart the studio and I found the scoop. The 2 reusable sticks that we're going to be using to spin it, we're going to use paper straw. We'll try something else to see what works best. The idea that you can use a hard candy in this to me is particularly cool because it feels like it's harder to mess up. So I'm going to give a more solid read at the directions. I'll get us set up in the kitchen and we'll run a few tests to see what's what. We might even have something sweet to drink later. We'll see. So I'll see you in the kitchen.
Well, hello. You know, I would like to talk to you about something important. Now, not as important as, say, I think I'm having a heart attack important, but important nonetheless. Do you like cotton candy? Well, if you like cotton candy as much as I do, and I mean the fresh, delicious, fluffy kind, not that not that store-bought nonsense. Well, if you do like cotton candy as much as I do, chances are you suffer from cotton candy anxiety. Yes, it's a real thing. So what do? When that craving hits, well, if you're lucky enough, maybe there's a carnival or a festival nearby. Or you could drive to the closest amusement park. But that's not very practical now, is it? By the time you pay for admission and fight all the crowds just to get to that cotton candy stand, no, not practical. Well, I'm here to ease your troubled mind and that cotton candy anxiety. Because now you can have fresh, fluffy, delicious cotton candy right in the comfort of your own home. Yes, it's true.
He said it right. Now you can have fresh, delicious, fluffy cotton candy in the comfort of your own home. Introducing the Nostalgia at-Home Cotton Candy Machine. And it's fun and so easy to use. Simply pop your favorite hard candy into the machine, and in minutes, you have delicious, fresh, fluffy cotton candy. Anytime, anywhere. Fresh, fluffy, delicious. No more standing in line at carnivals. No more settling for the store-bought yucky stuff. The Nostalgia at-Home Cotton Candy Machine is so fun to use, you'll never want to stop making fresh, delicious cotton candy.
So what are you waiting for?
All rights reserved, batteries not included. Wait, doesn't take batteries. Well, you know, get yours today. As promised, we're back in the kitchen, and what we have here is our Nostalgia cotton candy maker. So this thing came pretty much all assembled except for a couple pieces. This rim on the top keeps the cotton candy from flying out this way, kind of directs it. This is the extractor up here. This part you should never touch. This is where the actual sugar and candy will go in, and the extractor will spread it out, and you'll start to get the threads that come out like cotton candy. Preheat it for 10 minutes, and then turn it off before you get into any of that business, so it's nice and hot. There's a switch on the side, on, off, and then in the front, if you're using flossing, it has the old-fashioned-y look. Ready, start, power, flossing. So we set for 10 minutes and let it go. So I'm going to follow their directions. Turn it off. It's going to take a minute to go down. Don't touch it. You'll get hurt. I feel like a parent explaining this. So now that it's stopped, the hard candy. Now on the box and on the package and even in the directions, it says 2 pieces of hard candy. It's all you got to do. And you can do that. If you read further in the directions, it says for best results, crush the candy. And so over here, we have a couple different ways we did it. So we're using Jolly Ranchers and your regular old bulk hard candy. Now, in this one, I took sugary. I took the Jolly Ranchers, I threw them into the bullet. Ground it up like this. It doesn't need to be dust. It shouldn't be actually. And we have an amount there, green apple. This is orange done the same way, but we're also going to try orange done this way. Mark cracked these up with like rolling pin into pieces. So we're going to go by what the directions say in the fine print and not just what they say on top. So I'm going to tidy up here, get this stuff out of the way, and then I guess we'll do apple first, and I'll get it into the machine, and then we'll keep it moving. So I'll be with you in 1 second, okay? Okay, there's our candy. There's the center where it goes in. Now, if you're using sugar, it comes with a little scoop. And actually, for this little bit, I'm not going to use too much. Inside of here, it's preheated. There we go. And I'll use it all. That's the equivalent of 2 candies crushed. So we got that there. And then according to the directions, turn it back on. You can see it's starting already. Directions say to get a stick and put it horizontal over the top. So you can add. Don't reach a machine when it's happening. Now, this is a technique I think a lot of people see when you go to the fair. They go around. You can also put it over the center and just scoop them up like that too. So, but look at that. It's cotton candy. Oh, goddamn. That. I lost it off the stick. Okay. That's cotton candy. That is cotton candy. Okay? Whoop. So, the higher up you hold it, the lighter it'll be in texture and the fluffier it'll be. I was just trying to see if this thing worked at all. But yeah, go around. Ah! Pick up the pieces. Mine aren't. Now, why aren't mine doing this? I'm squishing and touching it too much, so it's getting condensed. Again, you want to go the other direction? Maybe you want to eat your cotton candy out of a bag. They sell it like that too. Yeah, just get pieces of it. And keep on going, and keep on going, and keep on going. All right, I'll be back with you in a second when we have a freaking wheelbarrow full of cotton candy, okay? In a bit. It spins. So, mixed results, not bad. So this, I used a paper straw instead of the cone to use. This was the cotton candy that came off, but it clumped up on itself. And I can't tell if that's user error or a part of the product. It is unequivocally cotton candy. I mean, it'll stretch, you got the strings, it's good stuff, it's good stuff. So now to change flavors or try something else, turn it off, let it cool down, don't play around in the extraction area. It's extremely hot. I can see the heating element from here. And we're going to switch it out and try a different preparation of the candy. We're going to try chunks and see if that makes a difference in the outcome. So, see you in a few. Okay, there is our crunched up bulk orange candy. Okay, now I'm going to kick this on and we'll see how it goes. You could clean out the whole machine if you're particular about your cotton candy, but, you know, don't. Ouch. Okay, we're going to go the other way. You can go around, but it also says you can hold it just above. Alright, so my technique is probably the problem here. I do find now that just going lightly, you can see the extractor, it's coming up this way. Woohoo! How about that? Don't put your hands in there, I was so tempted. See? How about that? Alright, now we're going to turn it back off, let it cool down for a hot second, and then we're going to try to use a different stick to do it, because you can mix it up. You have the cones that come with it, you can use a paper straw, whatever you want to do, but we're going to play a little bit. So let me get this off and cleaned up, and we'll be back for the final test. Okay? Okay, so we're going to try orange again, ground up, or why not, for variety, and I just happen to have a glow stick with me. Neat, huh? This brings me to the carnival. I had to get one of these. It doesn't matter if it was $65. Dad, I want a bracelet. Dad, I want a bracelet. So here's our orange powder from the crushed candies, and this I am measuring to get a little bit closer to the tablespoon it calls for. There's that. We're going to turn the machine back on, and we'll see what's what. All right, that's a little bit better, which makes me think it's technique, it's not the machine. So that also is cotton candy. It is. Didn't matter so far what the size of the candy was. The glue stick is cool because it lights up from the inside. So go back in and get some more carefully. And again, you do bags, you do sticks, you do whatever you'd like to do. It'll start to spin on itself like a food processor, actually. It'll get real fluffy and then suck itself back in the heating element and spit out. So, do what you like. Interesting. Can I tempt you? Can I tempt you? We'll see. Alright, so I'll see you back on the couch, but first we have a quick little recipe to share with you. We're going to make some lemonade with a cotton candy twist. This is my kind of recipe. It's about 4 ingredients. So over here, we have cotton candy, lemonade concentrate, 2 cups of water, 2 cups of ice, more if you like, and it's a dump. It's almost a dump cocktail. We're just going to put everything except the ice in. Now, this is a 2-ounce container, because some of ours were good, some weren't. So half of this would be an ounce. So I'm going to put half of this into the blender with the rest of the wet ingredients, and then we'll make pretty decorations out of the rest. So it's a dump recipe. I see you, Kathy. Lemonade, water, and then an ounce. This is a 2-ounce container, so I'm going to take half. So we have an ounce of cotton candy. That's all right. Okay. So that goes in, and then we have ice. We're going to hit it first with the blender once just to get it mixed. That was pretty good. Okay. Now we take the top off and we start with our ice. And again, this is more a matter of taste. The recipe recommends 2 cups, which would be all of this. And if you get there and don't like it, you can add more. So we're gonna give this a whirl. All right, there we go. So we ended up with some pink lemonade. Let's use that. So easy breezy. Here's our glass. And again, for thickness sake, do you want a slushie? Do you want something closer to like a loose cocktail? How about that? Lemonade. And as long as we have some homemade cotton candy, maybe throw a little piece on the side like you would a cherry or so. Well, that one rejoined there. There we go. All right, so there you have it, our cotton candy lemonade. And we're back to the couch. So first things first, most importantly, we made something edible. So this is the cotton candy lemonade. We used red cotton candy, so it turned into like pink lemonade, and just a wad of it for garnish. Paper straw, which we also used to twirl some of them on. It's very like, when you go to a carnival and get a lemonade and it's very sweet, that's how this is, very sweet. At the fair, I would love it. Probably wouldn't make myself one for breakfast. As for the rest of the machine, so it made cotton candy. It did what it was supposed to do. It made cotton candy. Still can't find a couple cones that came with our box. So we tried some other things to do. There were suggestions, use a glow stick like that. You can put it on a chopstick, whatever you can get it to mount up on. Marks were like near perfect. And when you use about 2 hard candies, this plus a little is how much that would make. And ours is kind of a little more compact. So if you're better with fluffiness sake, you'll get more. But roughly, if you want to make a bigger one, put the 2 in, do it till it's done, till there's no more sugar coming out. Stop the machine, reload it, start it again, and do another loop. You could do layers of different flavors that way, so when someone gets to the bottom or the middle, it's like a Neapolitan ice cream kind of looking thing. So, as far as using the machine, I'm a novice. I don't make a lot of cotton candy. I've only done it once. And Mark took right to it instinctually, because this is going to be part of why it's 4 thumbs out of 5 and not 5. A cotton candy maker that makes cotton candy is great. That's good. I don't know that I felt it was totally user-friendly, like I said, for me. You shouldn't need a chef's touch to figure it out. And more importantly, the instructions that come with the machine. If you just glaze over them, throw 2 pieces of hard candy in there, you might make a mess. You know, you got to follow the directions as they read, not necessarily as they look in the pictures. So I had to read close. The pictures in the box, they put in 2 hard candies. They're right next to each other. Spin it up. It'll be great. And then in the fine print, it says, for best results, crush the candy. So we did try those different things as well. We tried different sticks, and then I did almost powdered green apple. I did almost powdered orange. And then Mark did just the crushed up ones. And it was the same every time. Didn't really matter. So if you throw a whole one in, I think it's just a matter of time of how it's going to warm up and start. Cleanup was relatively easy. It says do not put any of it at all in the dishwasher. I'm sure that means the base. We washed it in the sink. It's just sugar on it, so not too bad. Easy cleanup so far, though some assembly required. So 4 out of 5 is where I'm going to give it, because the instructions were a little bit this way, that way, but it did make cotton candy. And now I can think of decorations and stuff I would make with it. Would I buy this for myself? Probably not. Unless I was having like a big young people's birthday party and I wanted to do cotton candy for some, a smaller number of people, and it can be there as long as it's monitored. You can have them do it themselves, young kids. You're not going to get through a church picnic with one of these babies. It's going to be for private use. You're getting married? Do you like cotton candy? Favors. So I do approve. The lemonade's great. It made cotton candy. I wasn't adept at making it on the stick, on the cone, but Mark was. So it means it's possible to do it correctly. So that's all we got for today. I had a lot of fun with this. Some of them are a little more challenging to produce than others, but this was all about like bright colored stuff and cotton candy. What's wrong with that? So that's where we will leave it. Please remember, we pulled the lucky number tonight for the Smokeysteveandmarc gift pack. If you comment below, you'll be in the running to win that as well. So, I don't know. It's the weekend. I'm going to put my feet up, have my lemonade, and then when I'm done with the lemonade, I'll start reviewing for Coffee Talk because it takes long. So thank you all for joining me, and thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get alerts when we have new videos and go live. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Contact info and all that's below. Just thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you very soon. And stay tuned. Next week, we will have actually another Steve Will Try It. We're back in the game. So thanks for watching. Bye. Say goodbye, Mark. Bye from Mark.